Most sales pipelines are gross, yucky. I don't like them. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 ways that you can make sure you keep a nice, clean sales pipeline. So then that way you can rest easy knowing exactly how many deals your sales team is working, and more importantly, how to ensure that they have enough to hit their revenue target. Let's dive right in. Alrighty, well, the best place to start here is probably with a little story. We were working with a client, this was probably about 1.5 years ago, and they had just signed up, they were all excited, and they raised a big round of funding. And I forget how much it was, but it was over $20 million. And they were really excited to get started and start converting on the pipeline that they had. So one of the things that we do is we go in and we look at their pipeline and see exactly what's going on here. And we look at deal, ask a couple of questions, look at another deal, ask a couple of questions, talk to the person running sales, ask another question. And what we realized is zero of their pipeline was real. It was a bunch of folks that they thought would be a good fit. They didn't realize they're only supposed to add them to the pipeline when there's an active sales conversation taking place. So their entire pipeline, which by the way, they raised funding on, was just not real. Huge problem. Now, of course, that's the extreme. What we normally see is a handful, maybe 20, 30%, in some cases 60% of the pipeline filled with stalled deals that are never going to close, that your sales reps are clinging onto for dear life. So in this video, we're going to talk about 3 ways to actually avoid that. And it all starts off with number 1, actually cleaning the pipeline. What I'd like you to do is actually set up guidelines that your sales reps have to follow in order to keep deals in a specific stage. So what you do is you look at all of the deals, you say, how long have they been in this stage? And then you make decisions based on how long they've been in stage, what the current communication with the prospect is, what the needs are, and how qualified the deal is. When you have these certain check boxes that your rep needs to check off in order to keep a deal, you can be a lot more objective around what stays in pipeline and what gets out of pipeline. If you don't do this and you don't keep it clean, your forecasts are going to be way off. You're also not going to know how much pipeline coverage your sales rep needs in order to hit the revenue target. Number 2, written deal plans. What your sales reps should do for every deal that comes through is have a written deal plan on the steps that need to take place in order to close this deal. Who's involved? What needs to happen? How long do we think this is going to take? What meetings exist today? What meetings need to exist that don't? All of the details of the deals that you are working should be clearly outlined for you, and your sales reps should be responsible for maintaining a deal plan. If we don't know how we're going to close a deal, I can tell you it's way less likely that you're going to be able to actually close that deal. I don't like surprises. I want to control as much of the sales process as possible. Enable your sales reps to do that by having them have really, really well-structured deal plans. Number 3, consistently monitor time in stage. So you want to look at all of your deals and you need to understand on average, how long does a deal stay in a certain stage? And once you have enough data, then you can comfortably look at the pipeline and say, where are the outliers? What deals are in stage way longer than they should be? These are most likely at risk of not moving forward in the pipeline itself. And when you have a lot of familiarity around your numbers there, you can start pinpointing exactly where your at-risk pipeline is, so then you can forecast based on deals that you can feel much more confident about. It is critical that you understand, at least on paper, where it seems like your sales team is going to land, because if that isn't the revenue target of the organization, we have to do a lot more work at top of the funnel in order to fill the calendars of the sales reps. So you need to have that level of clarity. Time in stage is one way that you could really get some of that. Alrighty, that's it for now. That was 3 things. Maybe we'll do another 3 things. Let me know if you want that in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.